What going on, gang? We back, man. Yeah, boy. I know y'all missed the nigga, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta say it, though. I know y'all miss me, though, boy. I know it's cool. I miss y'all little niggas, too, man. Anyway, if we get into this video, Chud the Builder is now begging Adin Ross to get him out of jail. Before this video even start, Adin Ross, if you pay for this nigga's $1.25 million bill, you are going to get you are fucked. If you pay for this nigga to get out of jail, your career might be done, bro. Do not get him out of prison. It's just true. I don't know. We're finna find out. Let's go.
Chud the Builder is getting desperate, so much to the point he's begging. He's begging Adin Ross to pay the legal fees to get him out of jail because he can't afford it. Over $250,000 was raised in his name, but he can't access it. He's locked out. No one can access his funds. His girlfriend apparently created a new account that people are already donating to, but he's begging Adin Ross to get him out, saying he'll fight on one of his cards for free.
The real question is, who is giving money to bail out Chud the Builder? Why are we bailing out a man that is walking down the street, finding black people, harassing them, making them get mad so he can get his clips and calling them the N-word and other racist words? Why are we bailing this nigga out? What purpose does he, what positive things does he do for this earth? What purpose does this man serve? You know what I mean?
Free. He's facing up to
he does. We don't need him.
Getting desperate. He's hired one of the best attorneys in Montgomery County, who apparently is like 12-0 in the last 12 cases. And let's jump right into
I hope this is first L.
Pause, because this.
No.
But if you're trying to build more on top of their finances.
Listen, Adin, it's Dalton, Chud. If you can get me out, help with the bond. I cannot access my funds until I get out of here because no one has access to any of my gifts in Go or my crypto wallets, etc. I have to get out of here so that I can get verification processes to get into all of these funds. I will fight for free. If you can help me out to post bail, I will fight for free. We'll do whatever it is you want to do, bro. I need somebody with big money who can throw down, who can support me.
No. Adin Ross, if you bail this man out of jail, look at him. He looks like a racist. If you bail this nigga out of jail, all your black friends out the window. All your supporters, a lot of your supporters out the window. Your career probably out the window. A lot of money for you out the window. This nigga said he should bail him. It's a great play. Nigga, this is a horrible play. If you bail him out, there's no hope left. He gonna get him. We the only one. Wait, what? He gonna get him. We the only ones that don't help each other out. Do not get this nigga out of jail, bro. This nigga is a certified racist. He is harassing black people. Do not bail this man out of prison. Please. Make this man fight this case.
That would be insane if this was to actually happen.
You don't need the money, Adin. You don't need him to fight for free.
Seems to be running out of options after reaching out to Adin Ross in hopes that he will bond him out. Chud is in custody and charged with the murder of a black man. Whack 100 says he should go bail him. It's a great play. Y'all know Whack doesn't give a about nothing. Whack is about his bag. And I'm going to be honest with you.
Whack's a dumbass.
The amount of money Adin would be able to get if he could secure this. The thing is,
I mean, yeah, he'd get a dumbass amount of money, but why?
You don't know what type of restrictions he's going to be on. You don't know if he's going to be on house arrest. You don't know if he's going to be allowed to leave Montgomery County. Just because he got him out doesn't mean he's going to be able to just fight in an event.
Nah,
There's
bro.
a lot more to it. And then he could get out and just not even fight in the event because it ain't like he can sign a contract saying it's going to happen before he's actually released. But the amount of money, if he's already raised over $250,000, how many people do you think would pay to watch him fight and donate towards the fights?
The only way I would want to see Chud the Builder get out of jail for just until the trial to fight is if he's fighting fucking Francis Ngannou or Anthony Joshua or a big, strong black fighter that will beat this. Like, make this nigga fight Terrence Crawford. Make this nigga fight Shakur Stevenson. Make this nigga fight somebody. Make this nigga fight somebody that will beat the living shit out of him and kill this nigga. Please let him. Aiden, if you gonna bail this nigga out, make this nigga fight somebody that is gonna beat the brakes off him. Like, make him wish he never got out of jail.
It would be insane. But the thing is, all money ain't good money.
Hell no, it ain't.
King Yellow would say he gonna
This your career on the line, bro.
One that don't help each other out. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think Adin understands the blowback and how bad.
There's no way he doesn't.
And again, Adin had Gypsy Crusader fight on his card, and that was very controversial.
I did not know that.
Gypsy won. Everyone called out the judges and said everything was rigged. It got bad. Apparently, certain people aren't allowed to come back to the events anymore because of what happened, and it made the Florida Commission, the boxing commission, look bad, and they picked who won. That's what it is. Their word is law. So people went against him because nobody wanted Gypsy Crusader to win because he had those cracker bolts when he was fighting. You know, he proudly displays who he is, and he's unapologetic, much like Chud the Builder, but that doesn't mean it's right. But Adin Ross would respond saying hell no after clip of Chud the Builder asking to pay his bond.
Oh, thank God.
Bet on Chud the Chud guy. What's his name again? Joe. Holy shit. So he is on here. Can you pay his bail? Imagine the clips, dude. Fuck no. Absolutely.
Like this nigga in the comments said, Aiden know better. Aiden, you are a good man. You have morals. Thank you. Look. Thank you. Thank you, Adin Ross. Do not bail this nigga out. It would be the dumbest shit for you to do if you bailed this man out of jail.
You fucking not. What the hell? Are you retarded? Can you bet on Chud the Chud?
So immediately he shuts that down. He's not going for it. And you know,
good job, bro.
Shout out to Adin.
Yes.
That's a good move. All money ain't good money. And the thing,
Aiden has too much money for it even to matter. He don't need that nigga money.
People are coming to Chud's defense. Even some people
right.
I know that I've done YouTube shit with, whatever. And the thing is like, all right, well, if everybody's a millionaire, right? How come nobody's paying this shit? If it's only 10%,
right.
1.25 mil, why ain't nobody throwing up the 125,000 if everybody feels so strongly about freedom of speech and this and that and whatever? You know, that's what I'm wondering. But let's look at how much money's actually been raised. This is the Give, Send, Go that was created by Dalton Etherly, aka.
Who is donating money to get this nigga out of jail? Who is donating money to get a racist out of prison that tried to kill a black man after he harassed him? What are we doing?
The builder himself. The goal was $100,000. $264,000, and he is locked out.
What the?
Account. This is more than enough to get him out. Pay the lawyer.
I mean, they can get him out twice with that.
Steak dinner. This is plenty right
here. Then get him out and get a new car.
He has a very good lawyer, but he can't access any of this.
Good.
He's completely locked out of it. So what happened was, within the jail call that came out, he states there's a new Give, Send, Go because he's locked out of the original, and his girlfriend Alexis apparently runs this one. So the goal for this is $20,000. They've already raised $16,000. This was created by Alexis Williams, and it states, help us bring Dalton home.
No.
This campaign was created out of urgent necessity.
He's a criminal.
His previous fundraiser is connected to a bank account that was mysterious.
Okay, so if you let's say this. If you're his girlfriend and you're talking about you start a Give, Send, Go or a GoFundMe pretty much to get Chud the Builder home after he's been arrested for attempted murder on a black guy. So do we just need to start bailing out murderers? Any murderer that has a bail or attempted murderer that has a bail, Do we just need to start bailing out criminals now? We just need to start bailing out rapists and pedophiles and murderers and people that attempt to murder and drug dealers. Like, do we just need to bail everybody out of jail? Is that the case? So we can bring him home because he's a content creator and he's funny and entertaining. But we should just start bringing criminals home. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, you heard that, everybody. Let's just bail out criminals now. That's the right thing to do.
Closed without explanation following his arrest. While incarcerated, he has no access to those funds. The donations raised here are needed immediately to cover his attorney's upfront fees. This will allow his legal team to begin building a strong defense and pursue bond reduction right away. The other campaign will only disperse funds later for long-term trial expenses. This one addresses the critical time-sensitive costs that cannot wait. Dalton Etherly is a generous, loving, and creative...
Oh my God, you lying mother... You said Chud the Builder is a generous, loving, creative soul with a quick wit that brightens everyone around him. He is thoughtful, deeply loyal, and the kind man who would give you the shirt off his back without hesitation. A devoted Christian and a proud patriot. Dalton is not a violent man, nor is he a criminal. So, Miss Alexis, or the girlfriend of Chud the Builder, if your boyfriend is not a violent man nor a criminal, why is he in jail for attempted murder? If your boyfriend is a generous and loving soul, why is he walking down the street calling black people the hard R just for shits and giggles and telling them they're chimping out when they get mad? Would I be wrong to say I don't want this nigga free? I think he should die in jail. I think he should get life. That's just me though.
That brightens everyone around him. He is thoughtful, deep, loyal, and the kind of man who would give you the shirt off his back unless you're black. A devoted Christian.
Not facts.
The shirt that brightens everyone around him.
Yo, this nigga 1090 Jake is funny, bro.
Generous, loving, and creative soul with a quick wit that brightens everyone around him. He is thoughtful, deep, loyal, and the kind of man who would give you the shirt off his back unless you're black. A devoted Christian and proud patriot, Dalton is not a violent man, nor is he...
Nah, facts.
Dalton has walked a long, heartbreaking road few could ever imagine. For months, Dalton and our family have endured relentless harassment, vicious death threats, and cruel intimidation simply for his...
Oh, I wonder why. I wonder why you're receiving vicious death threats and relentless harassment. Maybe because your boyfriend's harassing and shooting niggas. Literal niggas. I wonder why you're getting harassment and death threats. Who? Anybody want to take a guess? I don't know.
I wonder why. And she says, and for speaking the truth.
I'm dead. Cause what the hell? So y'all just all racist. You racist, he racist. So you saying Chud the Builder is speaking the truth. Your boyfriend Chud the Builder is speaking that he's getting harassed for speaking the truth. Speaking the truth about what? Calling black people the hard R? That's the truth? Telling black people they're chimping out after harassing them and getting them aggravated? That's... Y'all got the game fucked up.
This is the thing. If you're such a truth speaker, Alexis,
then tell it.
Come on.
Facts.
Show face and show people who you are. Why is it that when you get threats, you become scared, but what you do puts other people in awkward positions? What he does puts other people in awkward positions. When you walk up and just decide to disrespect somebody
for no reason,
throw out slurs,
for no reason,
all type of crazy shit, and then act like you're gonna pull a gun out when that person becomes confrontational, why do you expect anything else aside from threats? Like, what do you honestly think would be the outcome? What reaction?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Despite reporting these threats to authorities,
Like, what? That's like, bro. That's like the same thing. If a cop pulls somebody over, and once he pulls them over, he gets out the car or whatever, and he's like, "Can I have you step out the vehicle?" He steps out the vehicle. The dude has a gun on his waistband, a visible gun, and he reaches for it, pulls the gun off his, and he reaches for it and pulls the gun off his waistband, and points the gun at the cop. You think that cop's not gonna up his gun and smoke this nigga? Like what did you really think was gonna happen? If you point a gun at a cop and shoot at a cop, and your brother, let's say your brother pulls a gun on a cop and shoots at a cop. If this nigga gets killed by that cop for shooting at a cop, that's damn near the same thing. The nigga, like, it's not the same thing, but it's like the same answer. Like what did you think was gonna happen? Like, it's one of them situations where it's like, what the fuck else did you expect? What other thing could you possibly have seen happening from this? Like, y'all just fucking stupid ass muck.
we received little to no protection. The persecution has cost him his job,
Dumbasses.
preventing him from safely seeing his son, driven him from his church, and brought the heartbreaking loss of his beloved dog Sandy, who was brutally killed. Through it all, Dalton has remained steadfast
R.I.P. the dog.
in Christ and his commitment to truth and free speech. On May 13th, outside the Montgomery County Courthouse in Clarksville, yada yada yada, we already know the rest. So,
Yeah.
as far as this goes, I mean, he even got a $10,000 2 days ago from Chud the poacher. Now, apparently that's this guy, Alex Rosen, says, "I fight for kids." And he's one of those people that go after, like, predators.
Yeah,
Okay. Kids online, whatever.
He looks like he talks to kids.
Great cause, bro. Fully support that. But
We're not supporting Chud the Builder, though.
shit like this. And Alex is posting basically all of Chud's videos where he's saying all the crazy racist things that he says. So it's like, Now, Alexis, I don't believe anybody knows who that is. And just typing in the name out of Clarksville, we get this post right here. And I'm going to clarify, I do not know if this is her. This is from 2023. 23-year-old Alexis Tara Williams is charged with domestic assault of her ex-boyfriend, Justin Diaz.
If this isn't her, you just put this random woman on blast for no reason. If this isn't Chud the Builder's girlfriend, bro, you just put this random woman on blast for no reason. That's crazy. You better hope that's her, boy.
At the scene, Diaz was able to provide a video of the altercation, which showed Alexis assaulting him by punching and kicking him in the face. Officers documented a black eye on the victim's face and took Alexis into custody. Honking out. Now, the thing is, like I said, I don't know if this is her. If it is her, I wouldn't be surprised. But
No, I wouldn't either.
we don't know. And I don't think that whoever Chud's girlfriend is wants to show face. And that's the
She know better, bro.
It's weird because a lot of
She gonna do what everybody else do on the internet. She gonna talk that hot shit and say some stupid ass shit that she knows is bullshit behind a camera, behind the screen where can't nobody see her and nobody know what she looks like. But if she was to get her face leaked or somebody know who she looked like, people gonna get mad and she ain't gonna know what to do. She ain't never gonna leave the house.
people don't know this, right?
She ain't gonna back it up.
I don't even know if I can talk about them on YouTube without getting demonetized. So that old group of people that used to wear hoods on their heads, it's 3 letters. They're not even respected in the prison system. And I'll tell you why. The Nazis, those guys,
The
they
Nazis.
tattoo that shit everywhere, right?
The
Put it
Nazis.
all over them. They'll put it on their face. I knew someone that had cracker bolts in between his eyes named TK.
Crazy work, Jesus.
They blast it everywhere and let it be known. Versus the 3-letter group, they hide behind hoods.
Yeah, bro.
And
They don't want to be seen because they know it's some bullshit, bro. That's like a motherfucker just claiming GD or Blood or Crip or BD or something. But when he go out by himself, he don't bang that shit. He don't bang that shit by himself, but he banging when there's 50 niggas behind him. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you putting on a fake persona for something that you really not, bro. And I'm not saying them niggas really not racist or Chud's really not racist because I dead ass believe he is. You have to be, bro. There's no way you're not racist. But I'm just saying, like, you're not gonna talk that hot shit when you in a situation to where if you talk that hot shit, you're gonna get fucked up. You know better than that, bro. He ain't gonna pop that crazy shit in prison. You chipping out, you fucking monkey. He ain't gonna do that shit in prison, bro. You know he gonna get his ass beaten, stabbed, and killed. He ain't that fucking stupid.
The Nazis, I don't want to say the real one because I think I'll get the video boomed. But the Nazis don't respect the other group because they hide their face.
Yeah, bro.
They're not standing on shit.
Nope.
They're not showing everyone who they are and what they believe because they're hiding behind masks.
Because they know it's fucked up.
So when it comes to situations like this, one of the main things that I don't agree with, right? Obviously, if you're trying to rage bait people and you're expecting a reaction, whatever, you're trying to get clips, whatever, right? It's like pranking somebody. But when you're throwing out slurs and you expect not to get hit.
Yeah, bro.
One of the people I know that are defending Chud is Myron from Fresh and Fit. Me and Myron are cool. Shout out to Myron. Shout out to
my
Fresh.
God. This nigga so weird.
Interview, but y'all know I just had a baby.
This nigga has the worst takes ever.
Right? But I respect
Myron is a weirdo.
Beliefs as long as they don't interfere with my way of life, right? So I don't care how you feel as long as you're not forcing some shit on me or coming up to me and saying the craziest shit. Then you're gonna.
That's understandable.
But let's listen to his take, and then I'm gonna give y'all my opinion on it, because respectfully we disagree.
Look, man, all these hate you. They're looking for something to go after you with. So you just got to be on point, bro. You got to be on point. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that on some hating shot. I actually want to see him win. I actually think he's hilarious. I think it's funny. And quite frankly, watching all these get so butthurt, right, over a word goes to show the problems in the black community. Like, they'll sit there and risk it all, lose their life over somebody saying, like, really, bro? Really? And they prove all the stereotypes right with their stupidity.
So the point.
How, bro? So if a nigga walk up to your 85-year-old grandma and say, bitch, if somebody walk up to your 85-year-old grandma and say, die, you old bitch, what the fuck are you gonna do? If you watch that shit happen, are you just gonna sit there and let you just gonna sit there and let the nigga say that to your grandma? That's what we like, bro. Listen to this shit.
In the black community, want to see him win. I actually think he's hilarious. I think
you want to see Chud the Builder win. You think he's hilarious, right? Said a lot about you, bro.
Watching all these get so butthurt, right, over a word goes to show the problems in the black community. Like, they'll sit there and be willing to risk it all, lose their life over somebody saying, like, really, bro?
Bro, it's the principle, bro. You don't just walk up to somebody and say the most disrespectful shit you can say to somebody. If a nigga walked up to you and your 85-year-old grandma that can barely walk and has the cane and walks and she's shaking and shit because she old as fuck and got Parkinson's. Like, if a nigga walk up to her and be like, I'll slap the shit out you old bitch. What are you gonna do? You just gonna stand there and be like, that's funny. You really want to hear that joke? No, nigga, you gonna rock that nigga. You might shoot that nigga. Cause who do you think you talking to, bro? Niggas not going for that, gang. Like, bro, like it's certain shit you don't do. Like, if the nigga that fought Chud, if he would have just pulled a gun out of nowhere and shot that nigga, bro, I'm clapping it up for him. Like, bro, and this nigga Myron, bro, this nigga right here, this nigga is the weirdest nigga, one of the weirdest niggas on the internet. He has the stupidest, dumbest, most insane takes I've ever heard. I've never heard him say, like, maybe more than 5 things that I agree with him on. Like, he just says stupid ass shit for attention. He probably doing this. There's no way you really believe this, bro. Like, if you really, you were dead ass a piece of shit. I think it's funny. I want to see him win. How? Why, bro? Why would you want to see this nigga win? If a nigga walks up to your mama and said he was gonna grape your mama, but you standing right there, what are you gonna do? You gonna beat that nigga half to death, or beat him to death, or you gonna hurt the nigga, bro. You gonna wanna, it's gonna push a button, bro. And don't say it ain't the same thing, cause nigga, it is. It's the exact same thing. Nigga walk up to you, say some disrespectful ass shit, so don't say it ain't the same thing. Y'all,
really? And they prove
this world is ass, bro.
Right with their stupidity.
So
their stupidity.
He's making in this
is crazy.
Is people are willing to crash out over a word.
People aren't willing to crash out over a word. They're willing to crash out over respect, bro. They're crashing out over respect. Because you have no business walking up to somebody and just violently disrespecting them for no reason. Well, you've never talked to this person a day in your life, and you just walk up to this person and disrespect them out of nowhere.
Where I disagree is this. If we're going by those fundamentals, right, that you shouldn't do anything because someone is saying something and you just come off as low IQ, you have no self-control, whatever.
Right.
What we're doing is we are building a society of keyboard warriors, because that is no different, right? You want the ability to talk shit and not get hit, no different than a fucking troll online.
That's, bro, this nigga just said it perfectly, bro. You want to sit here and talk crazy to somebody thinking you ain't got to deal with no consequences. You can say the most craziest shit to somebody and you know they're not going to do nothing to you, because as soon as you pull that gun out, don't nobody want to die over that shit, obviously. But it's going to be a motherfucker that will, bro. It'll be a motherfucker. The nigga that swung on him, he didn't care, bro. He took a bullet for everybody, bro. That nigga took a bullet for the whole black community, and everybody disrespected. And I salute that nigga for that. You a real nigga, gang.
Who trolls you on a fake account,
keyboard warrior,
hides face, or you just don't know where they're at, or they live like 10 states away, whatever. You're creating a society in which no one is held accountable because you can just hide behind whatever and saying, oh, you're willing to lose your life and risk it all, Well, that could be said for Chud. That's why he has to walk around with a gun and grip that gun every time he says something disrespectful to someone.
Yeah, bro.
He has to threaten them with his gun to pull off what he's doing.
Cause he know if he don't have a gun, if Chud never owned a gun and didn't walk around with a gun, he would have got his ass beat the first day he tried doing this shit. The first ever day he tried making these videos, he would have got the fucking shit beat out of him. He knows that, I know that, you know that. Everybody knows that. If he puts that gun down and does this shit, he will get the shit beat out of him. This nigga will get stomped the fuck out. This nigga will probably won't even live through the beating. They will beat this nigga to death.
Put hands on him in multiple situations,
and then nobody gonna stop the fight
because you're baiting. You're trying to get these negative reactions. You're going for it. You're going out of your way to get it, and then when you're actually met with someone who's not gonna deal with your shit and will put hands on you, you're gonna try to hide behind your gun, hide behind the law, hide behind whatever you can, and
square ass nigga
along for their reaction to your bullshit. That's where I respectfully disagree. And Myron isn't the only fan of Chud the Builder. You also have
of course, Charleston. Why? Come on.
I'm too non-racist, so I'm assuming that
you must racist white boy. I love them.
But you must really like Chud the Builder.
I love him.
Explain why.
Wow.
I love his kind, cause I'm that kind. I was taught you mistreat that, like he was taught mistreat that.
But he's mistreating your people.
What's wrong with that? He ain't mistreating my people. My people go to jail for hurting him.
Well, he goes around calling random black people the N-word.
Them ain't my people.
Why not?
Just because you're black, you're not my people. Everybody in Africa is black. Sudan, Congo, Nigeria, Morocco, and they're all Africans.
But he's doing it with like random black people hanging out
Those
at
aren't
gas
my people.
stations down south.
Okay, but even if they aren't your people, you don't know them, bro. That's just it's certain shit you don't do. Charleston White has said some crazy ass shit, but he don't just walk up to a random person on the street and say "fuck your baby." You know what I mean? Like, he don't do that type of shit. I think Charleston White might be doing this for rage bait. If not, bro, Charleston White, I don't fuck with that tape, bro. Not that it matters, cause motherfucker, you don't know me and I don't know you for real, but I mean, shit, it don't matter, nigga. I'm telling y'all how I see it, bro. If you watching the motherfucking video, nigga, I'm telling you my opinion. You ain't gotta like it. I ain't gotta like his. But I think that's a piece of shit person opinion, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta be a piece of shit to say that. But Charleston might be saying a lot of bullshit on the internet, and he admits to it that he be saying some shit he don't even mean, but I don't know. If you really feel that way, bro, I'm gonna pray for you, Charleston White. Y'all niggas tweaking.
My people is I know a crack his ass no matter he got a gun or not.
Right.
I know some white boys, if I go up to crack his ass.
What's the difference between the people he's been tormenting and the people that you are hanging out with?
The ones I'm hanging out with don't just walk up and randomly bother black people. They're real racist. They don't want nothing to do with you. They stay over here. Like real racist.
Right.
A real racist white boy ain't going in the cell with a black person.
Right.
He not going in there.
He'll go to the
Most-
shoe. He'll go to the shoe first.
Like most white people, and like the version
Real
of being a
most-
white supremacist that we kind of respect is white people who are like, you know what, I so don't like multiculturalism
No.
that I'm gonna just live off in my own spot and just.
No.
Well, you know what? That's actually a good point that Charleston White just made. And especially in the prison system, yeah, like
I mean, yeah, that is a good point.
working out, etc. Like that's all a no-go. So to see Chud actively pursuing a certain community is a whole nother element, because if you really hated a group and didn't want to be around a group, why are you actively going after them? But then again, he's doing so to make money off of them. He's doing so to
Yeah,
make money
that's
off of
fucked up.
people that he's agitating.
You're harassing and disrespecting people for money.
But there's a lot more to talk about. I don't want to do it all in just this video.
All right, well, Charleston, one thing I did agree with is if you really were racist, you should really not gonna want anything to do with them at all. But I mean, I don't know, bro. It's weird. Anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here, gang. This shit just pissed me off. I'm gonna see y'all boys. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Love y'all, gang. Fuck Chud the Builder.